Second Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, Yahweh. That's the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, or Ahaya. Bahashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai, that's the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yeshua, Yeshua, or Yeshaya, and the Rachakodash is the Holy Spirit, according to the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue. I would like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders, great millstone, who I learned the truth of the Bible from. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, unto you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I'm the brother Yawam, coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing, edifying to the Lord's elect. And more pestilences, plagues, and illnesses are on the rise. Stumbled across this article and it reads, not just measles, another dangerous illness is on the rise in Texas. There has been so much news about the rise of measles cases in Texas, particularly among children. Unfortunately, another preventable illness is also sickening children and adults at an increased rate over previous years. It can be fatal. There's no coincidences, man. All these, different plagues and pestilences are, coming out as we get closer to the end. Pertussis, more commonly referred to as whooping cough, saw a threefold increase in cases in 2024, according to Texas Department of Health and Human Services. It's still the season for respiratory illnesses. As people congregate inside to avoid the cold weather, they also spread germs to each other. Pertussis, I'm jacking it up, does have a V, which is included in the DTaP for babies and young children, and the TDAP for preteens, pregnant women, and adults who never received the V but wish to. However, immunocompromised individuals and families who have opted out for the V are at risk for this potentially fatal disease. Okay? And they say that, okay, not knowing that, and this is not no medical advice or medical information, but, through fasting, prayer, and, use of the herbs, you should be all right. Okay, you shouldn't have to deal with Esau and his witchcraft. The U.S. confirmed at least a dozen deaths from whooping cough last year, 2024, according to the preliminary figures released this week by, Centers for Disease Creation. It's called whooping cough because of the sound of severe coughing attacks, which can linger for weeks. As someone who had severe childhood asthma, I can tell you that coughing like that hurts very badly. According to the CBS News, the center has confirmed a 5-year-old child died during this bout. The child had not completed the V series for the whooping cough. At the onset of infection, whooping cough looks like any other respiratory illness. However, after 1 to 2 weeks, severe coughing fits begin. The coughing fits can last up to 10 weeks or more. Recovery can be a very long process. Okay, so that's one that's on the rise. Okay, then new bat CV19 discovered in China sparks pandemic concerns. So here we go again. So I opened up with not ignorant of Satan's devices, because here they go, coming with the same playbook back, in 2019. It's ridiculous. The discovery of a new bat CV in China has sparked concerns about another pandemic. And they've been using that word pandemic a lot lately since Trump been back in office. Not no coincidence. The virus named HKU5CoV2 is similar to SARS-CoV-2, the virus that caused C19, and that targets the same human receptor angiotensin conversion enzyme, ACE2, according to a report in South China Morning Post. It could potentially lead to human or even cross species transmission, the researchers found. The research team was led by Xing Li Shai at the Guangzhou laboratory. Shai, who is known as the Batwoman, worked at the Wuhan Institution of Virology in China, which came under fire as the potential source of the C19. And we know that these people are tampering with these things. This study reveals a distinct lineage of HKU in bats that are effectively use human ACE2 and underscores their potential zoonotic risk, the researchers wrote in the study, which was published in the scientific journal Cell on February 18th. Okay, in the study, it was found to infect human cells as well as artificially grown lung and intestine tissues. So it's telling you what it's targeting: your lungs and your intestine tissues. Because they experiment with these things before they release it, man. Dr. Mark Sigel, clinical professor of medicine at NYU, noted that bats are known to harbor several different species of C19s. In this case, Shaz discovered that a Petrellus species of bats is carrying that strain that is a cousin of the MERS strain, which caused a limited outbreak in humans in 2012. This particular strain has an ability to bind the same receptor in the lungs, nose, and respiratory passages that allow C19 to infect humans. So there's a chance of what is known as zoonotic spillover, where this virus could also infect humans and go to human, he confirmed. He stated, however, that the risk of this happening remains very low, just like they said, knowing the last one, as binding is weaker and the virus is much less powerful. Even as we continue to investigate potential human pathogens and even as we prepare for possible pandemics, it is very important that we not give in to fear. The C19 pandemic is the worst in a century, but it doesn't mean another is about to happen from bird flu or this or anything else. And yes, it is. Okay, because they're trying to create that order out of chaos to bring in that new world order. Okay, so that's why 2 Corinthians 2:11 again, let Satan means adversary. Okay, the adversary is, of course, you got the spiritual demon Satan, but his physical counterparts are the Edomites, which are the so-called or self-proclaimed white race. Okay, starting with the elites. Okay, we're not ignorant to their devices, their plots, their evil schemes. Their playbook that they seem to recycle plays out of all the time. Okay, and this is just us. Because I know it seems repetitive. We constantly going through the same things over and over. But this is just blowing the trumpet in Zion, man. Giving the people warning like Yahweh Shem Yahushua commanded us. This is Joel 2:1. Blow you the trumpet in Zion, the sound of an alarm, and in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Right. And it is no coincidence that all these things, all these different, illnesses and diseases and all that are rising up like this, man. Okay. Let me do a quick word search. Let's go here. So 2 Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them. Let's start at verse 10. Behold my people. Matter of fact, I'm going to just start at 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Why is that? For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So that's why all these things have happened, because sin, iniquity, is running rampant on around the world. Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Right? You had that happening here, down here on the earth, but as well in the spiritual realm. Okay, you got the hopeful elect down here crying and sighing for the abominations and vexed with the filthy conversation of these people. And then you got those that are passed on that are in the spirit realm, the Israelites, which consists of your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Natives, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. We also have the Israelite foreigners who are likened unto a speckled bird, who may look like the heathen nations because they've been scattered amongst the heathen nations and mixed and mingled with them, but their bloodline and lineage goes back onto Jacob by way of their father. Okay, it's a spiritual thing, It's not a black thing or a Hispanic thing. Okay, it's an Israelite thing by the Spirit. And therefore, verse 9 said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. Right? And part of those plagues is, the sicknesses and illness and diseases. All right? Let's go here. So now, it's quit playing games. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now our salvation is nearer than when we believe, right? And, we don't know the exact time and hour, but we've been given clues. Matthew 24, 2nd Ezra, the 15th and the 16th chapter. Okay? We have all these different clues on what's going to happen before the Lord comes. Okay? But people refuse to pay attention and take heed. Let me make sure my red letter mode is on. Okay, Matthew, I believe it's 16. Yep, Matthew 16 and 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowry. O you hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the times. Right. Okay, and a lot of people, they can't discern the signs of the times. Okay. But we know, those of us of the hopeful elect, we know. Okay, we know it's here. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision, the prophecies, is yet for an appointed time. It's going to happen in their due appointed time when the Heavenly Father wants them to happen. And now we're in those times. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right. And that's why things is happening so fast. That's why it seems like time is moving so fast. Okay, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sped up the time for the sake of the elect, because he's about to come deliver his elect and come save them. Okay, because we need to be saved from out of this. This devil continues on. There's not going to be no flesh saved, like the scriptures say, man. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Just a little quick warning, okay? More pestilence and diseases and outbreaks on the rise. So, protect yourselves, protect your households. Pray fast until Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, so you be covered. So I pray and hope this has been edifying, giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, until you believers and listeners out there. Shalom.